The house they once called home was closed forever, but deep down, they still hoped their owner would return for them. This brave mama cat came back, seeking help from the man who had left the country, leaving her and her tiny kitten behind. Unable to care for themselves, they lingered near the abandoned home, longing for his return. Before leaving, their owner had entrusted a guard to watch over his property and also to care for the mama cat and her kitten. He even provided for their food expenses, and for a while, things went well. The guard took them into his home, doing his best to nourish and protect them. But everything changed 3 weeks ago when the guard received heartbreaking news. The owner had passed away. Now alone and unable to afford their care, the kind-hearted but financially struggling guard could no longer provide for them. Desperate, the mama cat and her kitten began roaming the streets each evening in search of food. The guard didn't notice the decline in their health until it was too late. Yesterday, he saw that they had been affected by a severe viral infection. Alarmed and heartbroken, he called a rescuer for help. It shattered our hearts to see how attached she still was to her owner, returning faithfully to the place she once felt safe. Hungry and weak, the rescuer offered them a nutritious meal before beginning the journey to find proper medical help. He checked for nearby clinics, but found none, so he traveled over 50 kilometers to reach the nearest one. Knowing the long journey ahead, he made sure they were well fed to have enough energy. For over 2 weeks, the rescuer had been giving them dry food, but the mama cat and her kitten, used to fresh meat, rarely ate it, often scavenging from nearby butcher shops. Now, seeing them finish their meal with gratitude, he felt some peace, knowing they could handle the trip. Before leaving, he asked the guard to keep caring for them once they recovered. The guard agreed happily, relieved to know they'd still be under his watchful eye. On their way back, the rescuer came across another cat lying by the roadside, his hind paw badly burned. The poor cat looked famished. Without a second thought, he offered him food, not knowing when the poor soul had last eaten. He needed urgent care too, so the rescuer brought him along. At the clinic, the mama cat was examined first. She was disinfected, and the vet advised keeping her and her kitten isolated for several days. The kitten also received medication for a viral eye infection. Special meals and supplements were prescribed to support their recovery. Back home, he set up a cozy, quiet space and placed them in a separate cage where they could be monitored closely. Their treatment began immediately. Meanwhile, the injured roadside cat, now named Oliver, was treated for his burns. Dead skin was removed, medications were applied, and he received immunity-boosting injections. Blood samples were taken, and he began a series of treatments. To help Oliver heal emotionally and physically, the vet recommended keeping him apart from other cats for now. After a week of attentive care and healing, the rescuer moved the mama cat and her kitten into a new room. They were curious and excited, especially mama cat, who stretched her body and explored her new surroundings with calm delight. It was the first time she looked truly at peace. Today, they are all safe, healthy, and happy. After weeks of loving care and treatment, Oliver has healed completely. Seeing him now, full of life, is a joy beyond words. We hope these precious souls continue to live a life filled with warmth, care, and happiness, because every being deserves a second chance, and someone who never gives up on them.